Hello, today we are going to talk about question 2. I am Lee and my friend Ivy. We will talk about this question. We divided it into 2 parts. The first part is what do you think about the similar instruments in Central Asia and Western Asia? And for example, the instruments komus, dombra, dutar, tambur, and sitar. And the second part of the question is, do they come from a common origin? So first of all, we will introduce the instruments and then we will go to the questions. Okay, so first of all, I'll introduce komus. So as we can see, it is a very symbolic instrument in Kyrgyzstan. This is a Kyrgyz person, he's playing the komus. So the komus is the best known national instrument and one of the better known Kyrgyz international symbols, and it's generally made from a single piece of wood and has 3 strings. The names of the parts of the komus are often named after body parts of a horse. And also, the oldest known komus-like instrument dated from the 4th centuries, although the related Azerbaijani gopus is believed to date back to 6000 before century. So they discovered some clay plates there in the regions of nowadays Azerbaijan. And for example of the names of body parts of komus are often named after horse. For example, the neck is called moyun, or the pegs are called kulak. And so we will go to the second one.
And then next, we want to introduce the dombra. And dombra is a traditional pluck instrument from Central Asia, and it is popular in Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, and Xinjiang. And it can vividly express water, bird songs, and the hoofbeats of the sheep and horses. And the intensity and speed of playing can be varied in many ways, especially suitable for performing fast music. And it is light and easy to carry, and is suitable for the unsettled life on the bracelet. And then next, we want to introduce the tambra. And tambra is originated in Central Asia and popular in Greater Iran. And its neck is 1 meter long. And is introduced to the Central Plains during the Han Dynasty, and popular and gradually evolved into the pipa in the Tang Dynasty.
Okay, so now I will talk about the dutar. It is traditional Iranian long-necked 2-string lute, as mentioned before, found in Iran and Central Asia. And it is popular in Tajikistan and in the Khorasan province of Iran. And it is usually plucked or strummed, and its strings are originally made from the intestines of animals. And now, and later on, because of the Silk Road, they got silk from the Chinese people. So they use the silk for the string. And then in nowadays, modern days, we have nylon as the material. So now we will look at a small video of what's the difference between the plucking and strumming.
Now Now repeat this again and again until you're comfortable with this action. Remember that repetition is the key to gaining confidence in.
It's like you use your thumb to do like this to the string. And wait, this is strumming.
Let's start by using our thumb. Now let's just try to pluck every string in we're comfortable with how it feels.
So this is strumming, like you do like this motion with every string. Pluck is like one by one, and strumming is like together. So from what I have found, it is this. The dutar is usually plucked by the Uyghurs of Western China and strummed by Tajik, Turkmen, and Uzbek. And also, dutar is an important instrument among the Kurds in Khorasan. And the next instrument is setar. So setar is also a type of lute used in Persian traditional music, played solo or like accompanying voices, like somebody singing beside the person who plays setar. And it originally has 3 strings, and in 19th century, the 4th string was added to the setar. And the origin of setar is in Persia, like Iran, around the 9th century, and it is also an instrument from the tambur family. Something interesting about the setar is because it is played in many different countries near Central Asia, or like Iran, Pakistan, Tajikistan, and Xinjiang. So it has different names. For example, like in Xinjiang, it is called sata. In Chinese, sata. And yeah, so it has the name differs from different countries, and also it is played in India too, and it's called sita. Yeah, okay.
And come back to the first question. What do you think about the similar instrument in Central Asia and Western Asia? Is, for example, kumus, dobra, duta, tambura, setar. And the first is the Silk Road. And the Silk Road connects various regions in Europe, Asia, and Middle East, facilitating the exchange of people, ideas, arts, and technology. And it brings the cultural exchange. Musicians, traditional, and nomads would bring their musical traditions and instruments to different places through this passage. And Silk Road also brings the diversity and evolution of musical instruments, as the Silk Road brought about the interaction between different cultures. Musical instrument design and manufacturing techniques were spread and integrated. They also evolve over time, with each culture adding its own characteristics and playing techniques, and its influence of music style. As musical instruments spread, musical styles from different regions also influence each other. So overall, the Silk Road is not only a channel for commodity trade, but also an important bridge for cultural exchange.
So do they come from a common origin? I'll have to say not exactly, but I think yes, they are from the similar places, like around each other. For example, Komuz, we found the earliest in Azerbaijan, and now like it's the symbol of Kyrgyzstan. And dobra is in Central Asia, especially in Kazakhstan. Tambur is in Mesopotamia since the Akkadian era. Dutar is in Iran and Central Asia, and setar is Persian. So they are like around each other. Thank you.